everyone's main question is like, what workout plan is the most optimal? What do I do? Like, how do I start working out? Like, what workout should I do? What exercise should I do? How many sets and shit? Well, in today's video, I've literally put in a workout plan that I could easily charge $50 for, but no, you're getting it for free because I'm nice. And there's a famous quote in the way this, and there's a famous quote that I read. It's like from Stoicism, right? It's a shame for a man to grow old without seeing the beauty and strength of which his body is capable, right? And it's literally to show that it's a shame for someone to become a man, like 30, 35, 40, and not be jacked, and not like have an incredible body like I do myself, right? I used to be fat as fuck, incredibly fat. This was when I was living in the UK. I was like 12, I was like 11 to 13, right? This is my like peak fatness. This is when no, actually, the part where I was most fat, I was in Poland from the UK because I was indulging in incredible bad habits, right? But when I was in the UK, I was a normal kid, right? At the start, I was wheeling. I was like, I was known in my city as one wheel bar, right? This is like, I used to ride bikes, right? A lot. I used to wheelie on my bike. I used to do cool I used to do cool tricks, like, I don't know, wheelie with one hand, wheelie with no hands. I could go on the seat and like, yeah, just whatever, right? I was a cool kid, right? And then started smoking weed. I got in bad friendship groups, right? I used to be like a wannabe roadman, if that makes sense. I was like, yeah, I want to be a gangster. I started listening to UK drill, and yeah, and pretty much that's when my life went downhill. And then I went to Poland because my parents were building a house in Poland, and I'm living in the house now. And pretty much I'm in Poland, like I'm living at my nan's house at the minute. Well, when I was living at my nan's house, right? And that was when I was incredibly fat. And that's when I started working out because I realized that I'm like very fat and I want to get jacked. As everyone wants to get jacked, right? So I pretty much made this video to teach like what workout plan you should actually follow. Right? I specifically made this workout plan to like focus on the muscles that are most attractive towards girls, because you clicked on this video because you want a workout plan, right? And subconsciously, or just, you know, that you want to get like, you don't want to become like a bodybuilder. You don't want to be like massive, like Ronnie Coleman or whatever, right? You want to look more like a fuckboy, like a Hollywood actor or whatever, right? So in this workout plan, it's literally focusing on the muscles that give you like the most V-taper. Like this workout is specifically crafted so you can attract girls from building an attractive body, right? So pretty much, I could easily charge like $50 for this shit, but I could easily charge $50 for this workout plan, but I have the information, and why not give it to you for free? Because it makes me a better person, right? It's the same way that like, yeah, you should be nice to everyone. You should be nice to others, right? So I'm being nice to you. I'm giving you stuff that you could literally pay $50 for from like some different YouTube influencers, probably in their course or whatever. Like, this workout plan is sacred. But no, I'm giving it to you for free. So literally, just follow along this workout plan. Like, literally turn off your brain and just follow along this workout plan. Like, if you follow this workout plan, you will get jacked, pretty much. If you don't quit, right? Obviously, you won't get jacked if you go to the gym for 2 months and you quit, and then you never go to the gym again. Then this won't work. But this workout plan is like a blueprint. Follow this, and you will get jacked. Like, if you don't, there's no questions. You will get jacked. Getting jacked just increases your manness. I've been scrolling on YouTube, right? And I've seen videos like, yeah, getting jacked changes your life. Getting jacked, yeah, you get celebrity status, which is true. You become the most jacked guy in the room, and then everyone like respects you. You get more respect for being jacked, right? So, like, why not get jacked? And before I get into the video, you must have this mindset where even if you like, before I get into the workout plan, I need you to have this mindset that you will never quit the gym. Even if you have like, because think about it, bro. You're going to have bad times in the gym. You're going to have times where you go to the gym only once a week. Or you're going to have times when you go to the gym like through the whole month, you only go 10 times when you should be going more, right? You skip a lot of workouts, you don't go to the gym some days. Maybe you even indulge in alcohol, drugs, smoke weed. And then your like gym transformation gets put off a little bit. But you'll always come back to the gym. So like, this is the mindset that I need you to have. You need to never quit the gym, ever. Like, because think about it, if you never quit the gym, you will eventually get a 10 out of 10 body. If you never quit, you will get a 10 out of 10 body, right? So just never quit, bro. And then come back to this video, get this workout plan, and you're actually going to want to screenshot this, because you can share it to your friends later, right? But we'll get into that. So pretty much, I can't lie, I haven't been a saint, right? I have skipped workouts. I've had bad times, bro, when I would go to the gym for like once a week, or like I've had times when I wouldn't even go to the gym, right? And that's when I obviously lost muscle. But I've also came back to the gym as I am going now, right? And I've been working out for a good 3 years now. So I know I know most things, right? And I know what mistakes you can make. So with that knowing, with that in mind, like, if anyone tells you that, yeah, I've been going to the gym for 3 years every single day in a row, they're lying to you. Like, no one actually does that. Like, if you do, then fair enough, respect, but I don't think you actually do. I mean, if you're blasting steroids, you can, because then you have like the motivation and shit. But I don't know. I just don't believe anyone that says they went to the gym 3 years in a row every single day. So if you hear anyone saying that, just know they're probably lying. Like, there's a 90% chance of them lying. Sure, there's the odd 10% that they might not be lying, right? But yeah. But let me get into this workout. I specifically made this workout to build the most attractive muscles, right? To get the V-taper, to make yourself look as attractive as possible. So, before we get into this, at the start of every workout, you want to do decline sit-ups for your lower abs, so you can actually get a six-pack. Because six-packs are like, yeah, you got the 2-pack, the 4-pack, and the 6-pack. But everyone has the 2-pack. Like, your grandma has the 2-pack, right? Some people even have the 4-pack, right? But the most important part to make your abs look sexy is you need the bottom abs, the lower abs, right? And that's why you need to do 2 sets of weighted decline sit-ups for every single time you go to the gym. And neck, right? This is what I do. I go to the gym, I warm up, and the first 4 sets that I do, 2 sets for neck and 2 sets for abs. Because neck is a very unspoken muscle group to train. No one actually trains neck unless you're like a boxer, or if you have the information that you must know. But neck is literally like the most important muscle for you to look jacked when you're wearing clothes. And forearms. Well, it depends what type of clothes you're wearing, right? But neck is like, if someone has a thicker neck, they are automatically higher testosterone, perceived more attractive. So you must train your neck. So every single time you go to the gym, you must train your neck. Do 2 sets of neck. Get I don't know how much weight you want to do. I use 10 kg on my, I put 10 kg on my head and I just do neck curls, right, on the bench. So literally just do 2 sets of neck, and then after do 2 sets of decline sit-ups. And you want a progressive overload. And when you do decline sit-ups, you want to put the weight behind your head, because then it's harder. And if you can make the exercise harder, then you're going to grow more. And you're going to get stronger at the muscle, right? So, because I see many people, they're like, yeah, where do I put the weight? Do I hold it on my chest? Do I, I don't know, hold it on my belly? Like, where do I hold the weight? So you want to hold the weight behind your neck. And obviously, if your neck is sore, don't train neck that day, because I trained neck yesterday and my neck is sore, so I'm not going to train neck today. Well, I probably won't. Or I'll train the back of my neck, because there's 2 different parts of your neck that you can train. Well, there's 4, because you can train this side, this, like the back and the front. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. So, if you're a beginner, if you're like a kind of beginner, you only want to go to the gym 3 times a week, right? You want to do push-pull legs, and I'll go over the exercises. So for push, it's chest, shoulders, and tricep, right? You want to do incline bench press, because the most attractive part of your chest is the incline, like this part, the part that's visible. I've got a weird incline, like, I've got some fucking heart-shaped chest, right? You can see this, right? But it don't matter, it's just my genetics. So you want to focus on incline dumbbell press. You never want to do flat bench. I will probably make a video on why I don't do flat bench press anymore, because I just don't. So yeah, do incline dumbbell press. You can pick how many sets you want, because for instance, I prefer to do 7 sets for incline dumbbell press. Some people want to do 2 sets, but yeah, it's all up to you. That's the reason that I haven't put the sets into the workout routine, because you choose your sets, pretty much. But if you want to be most optimal, just do 2 sets till failure for every single exercise. Or yeah, literally just do 2 sets till failure for every exercise. So first is incline dumbbell press, right? And with the incline dumbbell press, you want to put your lower back, on flat bench, how you normally arch, you want to do the opposite. You want to put your lower back into the chest, so you're actually on the incline, because that's when you get a more of a upper chest activation, right? Now after, you can do weighted dips, which I like to do because I find it fun doing weighted dips and getting strong at weighted dips. Right, self-explanatory. When you're doing weighted dips, you want to lean forward slightly so you hit your chest, but you don't have to, right? Because you're doing weighted dips, so it's going to be heavy. But Just lean forward slightly. This will be your 2 chest exercises that you only do, right? Then we're gonna do lateral raises on the cable. Lateral raises on the cable, and specifically, you're gonna put the lateral raise behind your back, so you like. Oh shit. So you want to specifically put the cable on the lateral raise behind your back, because that's when it gets the most side delt activation. And the side delt is incredibly important to build an attractive body, because it gives you like this roundness to your shoulders, which is just attractive. And there's a funny story, right? I don't actually have massive biceps because my genetics are like not good for bicep, but I have massive shoulders, luckily. So I guess my shoulders are better. I mean, it's better to have better shoulder genetics than bicep genetics, in my opinion, right? But I did this experiment in my head. I was like, yeah, I just sent a photo of my shoulders to girls, right? And they was like, oh my god, you have massive arms. So girls perceive shoulders as arms. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say, right? Is like, yeah, I literally did this and I focused on my shoulder instead of my bicep to show. And I had like a sick fucking shoulder vein through my shoulder on my chest because I had like this cotton t-shirt. I was like slim fit. And you could see my vein through my shoulder. And I sent a photo. And they was like, oh my god, you have massive arms. So yeah. Focus on the lateral raises, right? That's probably the reason why I have massive shoulders, because I spam the fuck out of lateral raises. As you can see, yeah, my shoulder, like, you can see the boldness in my shoulders, right? You can see that it's like, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. So you want to put it behind your back, just lateral raise with the cable. And you want to lean forward slightly. Then you want to do overhead extensions. You can either do it on the cable, right? You put it high, and then you like lean forward slightly, and you, right? That's what's gonna give you the long head for the tricep, and then push downs. And you want to do this with, you don't want to use a rope. I don't like using a rope because then you can't use as much weight. I prefer using like a steel bar. Like, you know, you can get the attachment to put a bar on and just use it, right? So yeah, that's push. Now pull. Pull is back and bicep. So you want to do weighted pull-ups. I prefer doing weighted pull-ups over lat pull-downs because people with calisthenics, right? Calisthenic people have such a big back compared to normal weightlifters. And they always focus on weighted pull-ups. So I was like, yeah, why don't I do that? So I haven't recently. I've been doing weighted pull-ups for a good long time now. And I've been getting pretty strong at weighted pull-ups, I can't lie. So yeah, moral of the story is just do weighted pull-ups. This is like your bench press for your back, or for your lats to make your back thick. And after, do how many sets you want. I do like 6 sets for weighted pull-ups. Then you want to do T-bar rows. T-bar rows, and get very strong at T-bar rows. This is going to give you like the thickness. Right. T-bar rows is like when you have a chest supported and you grab it with a T. Like, not here, here. And you just row. You're going to first get sore on your back because you're not used to these exercises, but it's fine. Right. After you're going to do shrugs, you want to lean forward slightly and put your neck up. That's when you get the most trap activation to make your upper traps look more attractive. And this is like, the lats and the traps are most important for the V-taper. And so is your upper chest and the side of your shoulder, right? These give you the V-taper. Like, if you only train these, you will get the V-taper, right? And you also want to do, after you finish the shrugs, you want to do preacher curls. Like, you know what a preacher curl is, right? You, like, there's this thing that you can, it's like going down and you put your elbows on here and you just curl up. This is what's going to make your peak like stand out more. This is like what girls are actually attracted to, because many people get big biceps, right? But they don't train on the short head. They just train on the long head, right? And the short head is actually what's attractive because that's the peak. That's like this part, right? And then after you do preacher curls, you just want to do some normal curls. Or you can only do preacher curls. It's up to you. I like to do normal curls as well because I just like I like ego lifting on bicep curls. I get a heavy weight and I just, it's fun. For legs. Legs are pretty important because they give you testosterone. And when your upper body is all sore and you still want to go to the gym, you kind of have to train legs. By the way, you want to do abs in every single, like, at the start of every workout, as I've already said. But you might have forgot, so yeah. Legs, you want to do squats. You want to squat as deep as possible. You're not a powerlifter. Don't really worry about the weight. You're not a powerlifter, right? You only came here to build an attractive body. You don't want to care about, like, yeah, bro, I squat 4 plates. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you'll take the powerlifter's bitch once you like become an attractive body, right? Especially you slide into her DMs and you have like on your highlights your body, right? Imagine a powerlifter and then you, right? You would just take his bitch. So don't worry about the weight. Don't worry about the weight because you will take his bitch. Like, don't care about people like, yeah, I squat more than you. I squat on my bench. Like, the fuck? You know what I mean? Wait, no, I bench my squat. Yeah, well, I don't actually think I do. I don't know. Maybe I do. But yeah, you want to squat as deep as possible and don't care about the weight because the weight is just like a powerlifter thing to flex. But you just want to get your quad activations the most. After, you want to do quad extensions because, yeah, they're fun. And you can like fucking cry on them and have an excuse, right? Imagine you just got heartbroken and instead of doing the exercise, you're just on the squat, leg extension, just crying. Right, you do, after that you want to do hip thrusts. Seated and lean forward. Oh, okay. After that you want to do hip thrusts to get a big ass. Ass is actually attractive when guys have it because think about it. You're attracted to ass in girls. If a girl has a big ass, you're attracted to her. And it's the same way. Like, you can actually ask any girl, is ass attractive on a guy? And she'll be like, yeah. So, more of the story, train your glutes. And when you do hip thrusts, once you get into fucking girls, right? Maybe you already do. You're going to be able to fuck harder and longer because you train the thrust, right? So you want to do hip thrusts. And if anyone says training hip thrusts is gay, just beat them up. Or just spit in their face. Nah, I'm joking, but hip thrusts are not gay, trust me. You can take this from a straight man. After that, you want to do hamstring curls. With hamstring curls, you want to lean forward slightly because you get a deeper stretch on your hamstrings, which is pretty cool. And yeah, you want to follow this. You can either do 2 times a week. You can either follow this 2 times a week or once a week, right? But I do a different variation. I prefer to do push-pull legs and then Arnold, which is chest and back and then arms and then legs, right? So, but make sure you get enough rest because I recently went on this journey where I actually have to rest more because rest is important because when you rest, you grow, right? So make sure you actually get enough rest and make sure you carry on going to the gym. You never quit going to the gym, right? After this, you're going to want to do chest and back. If you want to do 6 workouts per week. But if you only want to do 3 or 5, then yeah, just do push-pull legs, push-pull, or push-pull legs, push-pull legs. Or you can do push-pull legs and then chest and back and then arms. Or you can do push-pull legs, chest and back, arms and legs, right? So I'm not going to tell you like why these workouts are important because the video is actually going on for pretty long. But yeah, for chest and back, you literally want to do incline bench press, dips, weighted pull-ups, T-bar rows, shrugs, right? This is your chest and back. Then for arms, you want to do lateral raises on the cable behind your body. Preacher curls, S-bar curls, like just curls, right? Overhead extensions and pushdowns. And for legs, you want to do squats, quad extensions, hip thrust, hamstring curls, and hip abductors. And there's a reason I haven't put the sets and reps because I prefer to do 7 sets for incline chest press rather than like 2 sets till failure. I always go to failure, but like I just prefer to do more sets, right? And it's the same way some people prefer ass and some people prefer tits. And if you made it this far into the video, let me know what you prefer. Do you prefer ass or boobs? Just let me know. I'm wondering. And I'll put this workout in the description below so you can actually like copy and paste it, or you can take a screenshot and send it to your friends, or you can even send this video to your friend, right? It will help me. So if you made it this far into the video, just subscribe to me, right? I'm a pretty small YouTuber. I've got 121 subscribers speaking right now. I will have a lot more in the future, but right now I only have 121. So subscribe, turn on your notifications so you see when I next upload. And yeah, you can actually join my course. It's the link in the description. I have a lot more information than just this workout, right? I could have easily charged like $50 for this. And I will have this in my course. So yeah, if you've seen this video, pretty much this workout routine will be in my course. So you literally have like something for free. But click the link in my bio. It's literally my course and it's cheap as fuck right now. So just join. So make sure you don't miss out. And yeah, I will increase the price soon. So join. Make sure I don't increase the price and you can get it at a discount because it's cheap. It's actually cheap as fuck. So just join.